Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 69.
Ooh, nasty. 69.
Kenny T is in the building. Kenny got to put in a flu game today. He tired as hell. We need him to put up 60 anyway. OT is in the building.
Don't check me, ho. Check your mileage. Shout out to Larry June.
I'm thinking about it too. I'm like, damn, that's a good one.
Nah, but shit, the dean is in the motherfucking building, man. I'm here to pod today. Fuck it.
I am D Trill AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast, best podcast in the world. How you fellas doing on this glorious morning?
Chilling. Really
I'm excited, man.
Really be wanting to flex on these niggas sometimes.
I be seeing y'all online talking heavy.
Shit.
Y'all be online talking real heavy, man. Do y'all want to explain as to why y'all feel the need to just...
Because people be feeling like they can talk to me crazy and I won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? They acting like I'm just a goddamn a fetus out here. Like, what?
One of them.
You get what I'm saying?
They don't understand.
I'm not you, bro. I apply pressure to things. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the irony of this shit is, for one, salute to all our new followers, our new subscribers.
Salute,
numbers are going up at a exponential pace, and y'all are to thank for that. We appreciate it. But one thing I've been noticing, man, is that even with the hate is kind of quieting a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's not as heavy as it used to be. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I kind of miss it.
Because they getting I feel like shit. They getting, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but they see the love. Like there's no denying it.
Even
so you trying to have a voice is pointless at this, like right now.
Right.
Like a whole new hate wave has to come in for it to, I feel like, kind of feel some type of way.
So why I put like even in clips that I think I say, oh yeah, this gonna go wild. They gonna hate this.
They actually having dialogue.
Man. It's productive.
Yeah.
Like damn.
Yeah.
Facts.
you be mad.
I'm trying to get y'all to hate me.
Jesus, man, I'm gonna give y'all a round of applause for getting smarter out there. Motherfuckers is catching on to the trick. But topic that we have covered before today, and unfortunately we got to recover it. Jada Pinkett recently on Red Table Talk. Mm-hmm. She was having a conversation with her mother and her daughter Willow, and they were discussing bucket lists. And she asked us, she was like, "Hey, Mom, you know, do you have something on your bucket list?" And I'm gonna play what her response was to that question.
My goodness. That's funny. Do you have a bucket list? That's a good question.
I actually do, but it's not
physical.
It's just not physical.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm right there with you.
I absolutely have a bucket list. I really want to learn how to love, but I know what it isn't.
Yeah.
And I'm just on the journey of really understanding what love is.
Yeah. So everything on your bucket list right now is just part of your spiritual journey and your path right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She says, "I want to learn how to love." Now, this is a woman that's been married for approximately 20 plus years or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe my arithmetic might be off. But she says on her bucket list is to learn how to love. I want to get y'all's immediate thoughts
Prayers to
when y'all heard that.
Hey, man, she got married for financial things, for security things, I ain't tripping on this shit. I understand it. I understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming up and that's her mom's, right?
Yeah, her mom's is asking her, yeah.
Especially coming up in the time she came up in. You get what I'm saying? A lot of the women, they love them niggas. They just was there because they could provide, and that's what they was taught. To be honest with you, that's what they was taught. So it ain't really about, for them, it wasn't really about loving the dude like it is in these days. You get what I'm saying? So
Okay, just real quick before anybody else answers, I'm gonna give a little context. Will recently had a magazine interview, which he was asked about the initial situation with August Alsina and Jada Pinkett on the Red Table Talk, and his response was kind of long, but I thought it was a small piece of it that really stood out to me. He said, quote unquote, Jada never believed in conventional marriage. Mm-hmm. She felt like it was a prison. Mm-hmm. So when he said that, I thought two things. I thought, one, now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
But for two, that means you caved and went along with it. Mm-hmm. Didn't sound like he really was interested in that. Mm-hmm. Sound like some idea that she introduced to him. Mm-hmm. And because he loved her, he kind of just rolled with it. So I just wanted to add that context before y'all finish answering. But what did y'all think about that? Just full clip and the whole situation in itself.
She don't love Tupac?
So she loves Tupac. You know that.
Gave the world for Tupac, yeah.
So I'm guessing she's saying like maybe love anybody else or learn how to love again.
Damn.
If I was Will Smith, I'd get some alcohol and smack up on.
She out here embarrassing that man. Embarrassing that man.
What?
Every other month.
Let me give you a haircut, babe. Extra alcohol.
Damn.
I do like a haircut, though.
Yeah, her and Willow shaved their head bald. Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead, dive in, fam. You like you got a lot on your chest that you just.
What you say? I want a divorce. Immediately. Not that many times on the public stage, dog. It's certain things I just. Fam, what are we? Is she saying she how to love? She can love but doesn't know how to show the love, baby.
I'm thinking unconditional. Maybe not.
I think this is what I think. Before you answer, just real quick, just what I think. I think Jada is a very articulate woman.
Very.
And I feel like she's very aware of what words that she's using and how they're being used. Mm-hmm. But continue.
When it comes to defending herself, when it got to defend her husband, she just all out with it. She don't think about the words she be saying. She know how the media gonna take most of the stuff she say. Gonna make him look like a fool.
So what you saying is she don't give a damn how he look.
To me, I don't think so.
Okay.
I know her husband would never be able to say that. Should never say that.
Could you imagine? Oh my God!
Boy, he'll be a super monster. How is she in that? You know the women. Could you imagine
Barack or Hove come out and say, "Hey, look, man, if some on my bucket list, I just, one day I want to learn how to actually love, how to love somebody." She might be married 30, 40, 20 years.
Because the person next to me, I just don't like looking at.
That's real though. That sounds crazy, bro.
I don't even know how that marriage lasted.
She said that?
No, I just made it up.
She implied that?
I don't know how that marriage lasted. Like, whenever y'all going through the, up and downs, like the downside is the part when you don't like each other, but you still love each other,
Right.
That's most of the time when marriages last. It's not, I don't love you.
Yeah, if that's
still like you, so I'm going to stay because I like you.
Go, man. Let her go.
This is one of them cases where we talk about the man liking the woman more than she likes him.
That is correct.
Clear.
Yep.
Clear.
Yep.
And he trying and bending, trying to please her, do everything right.
Will did say he wasn't faithful during his time in the marriage either.
Yeah, he said
in that interview, he said it wasn't just her fault. He was on the bad side too. So I think I don't think they both know what they really fucking want.
I don't think it's I can't really say bad side though, because if that's what she never wanted a traditional relationship. So I think the only thing that Will did that made it look bad was he probably didn't communicate it or did a little more than what he was supposed to, because he said that that's what she wanted.
Well, I think you started a part of Will where his father wasn't in his life, and he already had a kid. Now he's gonna have another kid. It's like, shit, I want to have a family. Like right. People grow up without a father, they want to have a family. Just a tight knit group, and they don't just want to keep having kids and separate. So he's like, okay. You don't want a conditional marriage? I'll see how that goes, and I'll do my part too. And they just live it that way.
Damn, it's fucked up out here.
Oh.
Real fucked up out here.
Oh, you at the crib. Your wife for 20 plus years go on her show. You see a clip come across the timeline, and she say, y'all still currently married at this time, multiple kids, wife, assets tied together. And she comes out on national TV and says, on my bucket list, I want to learn how to, love. I want to learn how to actually love somebody. What is the immediate thought that's in your head? Just immediate.
I'm out. Like there's no you not. That mean you never really been there.
My immediate thought is, damn, how much side dick has she's been taking? Then I might black out.
Just goes limp, whole body.
You're mad being there. I knew my size 11 shoe was a little wider than usual.
Nigga that stepped on the back of your shoes. One of them bitches like.
You imagine a nigga do that to a nigga Jordan 1s? Somebody gotta die, bro. Step on the back of your Jordan 1s like slides, bro.
Bro.
Oh shit.
No wonder. I've been asking about some of these shoes coming up, miss. My shoes don't just walk out of here. Well, technically they do.
I'm killing her. And what Big Worm say? Killing you and him. Yeah, my immediate thoughts would be, damn, I wasted 20 plus years of my life. Like that's my thoughts immediately.
Yeah.
Second would be I'm filing for divorce immediately, and I'm asking the judge to remove my last name from her name. I don't want no kind of association. Like that is embarrassing, bro. And this is the second time that this shit done happened. Again, if we agree to this open situation, that's perfectly fine. Because Will done been on the low with his. Regardless of what done may happen, it been on the low. And this putting rules to this. No. Once you open the relationship up, you can't tell me when and how and who and what. No, it's open. As long as I'm not disrespecting you with it, which means making public headlines like you've been fucking doing me for the past year. No. It's over with. And I will feel a deep sense of regret because we talking about Will Smith. We talking about somebody that could literally have any woman he wants. Literally.
Facts.
And for him to stay in this, I've been trying to wrap my head around it, and I just cannot. Especially with Jada having the reputation that she had when he first got with her. Which is why Tupac didn't make it official with her. If we just gonna keep it real. This is public record. I ain't saying nothing that's shocking. Tupac did not make her his serious girl because of her reputation. She was out here wilding. Admittedly. She admitted to it. And then Dash just came out, who was also with Death Row, and said that she was messing with Chris from Criss Cross back in like 93. He was 15 and she was 22.
Oh, damn. Damn.
So
It's
that's
a cold game,
She
baby.
like that young meat.
that's what I'm saying. So
She been like in that young meat, boy.
this is a history. This is a track record of things. Will knew these things when he got with her because she admitted it. She said it in a magazine back then. And he decided to put all that to the side and try to save this. And now look at him. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Maybe he don't care about it.
Shit, I couldn't tell. Did you see him sitting at that table with that August situation?
He loved it that
He said
much.
he was tired. He just got off a movie.
Nah, you want to
That's what the interview said. He said he just left a movie shoot premiere, flew in that same day, and came to that table. That's what the interview said when he was talking about that.
Will look drained. I've
That's what I'm
seen
just
somebody
saying.
tired, but I've
saying.
I've also seen somebody just look, man. I'm fed up with all this shit. Like, really, man, really.
I'm on here because to protect our public image.
Exactly.
I'm just saying what he said in the interview papers.
I'm well aware of what he said.
I know what you said, but how you looked is totally different.
It's like, come on, fam. You got to do a better job keeping this shit under wraps. We got the open situation. That's perfectly cool. You doing your thing. I'm doing my thing, too. But I'm not making public waves with it. You are. And this shit is embarrassing. This is getting ridiculous. We have not announced that we are in a polyamorous relationship. So you're making me look bad.
It's the red table. Anything goes at the red table.
I flipped that fucking table over. Oh, man. But
Prayers to Will, man.
prayers to all parties involved. Will especially, man. I don't know how you do it. Will has strength that I've never seen.
I'm telling you, bro.
I've never seen that level of strength.
Will might be out there acting out. That's probably why he ain't left.
I hope.
Probably some dirt
I
out
hope
there
he
that-
is.
Like, if you really acting like that, that's not. It's gonna bother you, but it ain't gonna bother you.
But it is because how men are wired, though.
I know.
We ain't wired to think fairly in that aspect,
That's what I'm saying. Maybe,
especially when it's public. Now it's different if it's private. It's like, okay, cool, but you making headlines. This is national news. This was on USA Today. That's where I pulled the clip from.
He don't look at his phone.
Nah, you look. Shit, he posting on social media every day. You looking at that damn phone?
He paying for somebody for that.
Nah.
They record it, post that, edit it, post that.
This shit is unbelievable, man. But again, prayers to them. Prayers to the kids, man. I'm praying for Jaden. Praying for Willow.
They don't care about that shit.
Damn.
We still together.
This is terrible. All right, we're gonna move right along, man. To some more shiesty news, man. R. Kelly found guilty in his sex trafficking trial. It's official. We reported on it when the trial was going on. We reported on some of the things that was happening. He has been found guilty. This is what the news clips say. I'm just gonna read some of it. Singer R. Kelly has been found guilty of exploiting his superstar status to run a scheme to sexually abuse women and children over 2 decades. 11 accusers, 9 women and 2 men, took the stand over the searing 6-week trial to describe sexual humiliation and violence at his hands. After 2 days of deliberation, the jury found the U.S. star guilty on all 9 charges that he was facing. Sentencing is due on May 4th. He could spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Good. Now, what about the rest of them other people that helped him?
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to know.
That nigga ain't run that operation by himself. Excuse the language. But he ain't run that operation by himself. But they just tend to throw that out.
What about the parents?
All the parents.
What about the parents?
All the parents.
What about his wife? Shit. Who else was involved?
Shit,
The people that was real close to him.
Managers.
Wasn't they say the managers was the one getting them in?
You get what I'm saying? Like,
all that.
Yep.
like, what's up?
They actually booked him, the manager. The manager.
Oh,
they
they
booked
did?
him.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He said niggas used to pull up to like a McDonald's and pull hoes.
And just post up outside playing music in his car and just pull women. They say he used to pull up to the school, to the middle school, in high school. As a grown adult superstar already. They say he used to pull up in like a Benz or something like that and just sit outside playing his music. Girls would walk up to the car and he'd just pick a couple to come back.
Bro, like I said,
I'm not.
Everybody.
Ain't no way, boy.
Everybody involved need to be in jail.
Ain't no way, boy.
Even the parents that was extorting him for money.
I'm surprised nobody ain't strangling him right now.
Because if he'd have never ran out of money, we'd have never heard this.
That's a fact.
No, that's true. Very true.
That's a fact because he wasn't able to pay everybody no more.
you know what I'm saying?
People.
Yeah, that's true.
If he wouldn't have ran out of money, we'd have never heard this. So, with that means you was with the scheme. And you been with the scheme. So you need to be in jail too. Whatever time they give him, you need to get that too. So that's how I feel about it.
Fam, people have been making jokes and shit for years, decades.
When that sex tape dropped, what, 94?
Like
94,
Dog.
96?
Comedians been talking about this shit forever.
That shit crazy, man. Yeah. And they gonna skate free. Like them parents and all that, they gonna get all it because you extorted that man for millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And then when he couldn't pay you, you tell on the nigga.
I don't care if it was just $5.
You get what I'm saying? But you extorted him for all his money, for everything, right? And then the moment he couldn't pay you, get 20 years down the line, you take him to court to extort him, to goddamn put him in jail. I don't believe that's right. Everybody need to be in jail. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a sad situation. If it was ever a definition of dropping the ball, fumbling the bag, this is a perfect example of it. It's like, and again, I'm aware of how he grew up. You were sexually assaulted when you was a kid, different things like that. But, you know, this is somebody with arguably the greatest R&B catalog ever. I would say ever, if we're going to be honest.
Arguably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you had all this going for yourself, like literally the world at your hands, and you chose to engage in a sexual trafficking ring with kids for 2 decades. It's just like I don't have sympathy for that. I mean, if they get life, you get life. It is what it is. It's ridiculous. But to y'all point about the parents, like, do you understand like how sick you got to be, and how fame hungry you got to be?
Money hungry.
Just
money hungry.
Not even fame.
To hear all of these accusations that been happening for decades, and still send your child to go to the recording studio with him, send your child to go stay at his house for days, send your child to go. It's just like 15, 16, 14, 13-year-old girls that you are sending to somebody with a track record.
Yep.
It's just like, what the fuck?
They knew what was up. I guarantee you he was offering money off the rip.
Man.
Nigga like that big? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He was offering money off the rip.
Yeah, and that right there, even with the Aaliyah situation.
Yep.
Her parents, same way. It's like really? Aaliyah was 14 at the time that they first started getting in the studio. They got married when she was 15, but she was 14 when they first started kicking it. And you know sex is going on. You know all of this shit is going on because we know what the accusations is afterwards. So you know she got married to this man, and like you cannot tell me that all this happened under the wraps and you didn't know nothing. Nothing.
That's insane.
I'm telling you, man.
But then when it leaked, then that's when they went and got it annulled and try to act like, oh, we didn't know that. No, you knew. Mm-hmm. You knew.
Let me see your bank account. How was he staying? You know what? R. Kelly, man, look. We'll take 5-10 years off your sentence, but we need everything. We need everything. We taking everybody down.
That's what we need for real though. Cause if he get on that motherfucker and start telling like what actually happened, like if he get his sentence or whatever and they give him like they promise him a reduced sentence, like I would be interested to hear exactly who all was involved.
I need accounts. I need everything. I need to know how you move the money to him. Everything.
Cause that's crazy, bro. It ain't
everything.
It ain't nothing gonna last this long. We talking about 20 plus years.
And I'm going after them hard.
When R. Kelly's first album came out? Like 92? 93?
Still stuck on the fact manager sat outside of McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That shit is insane.
But that's what I would do. If I'm the DA, after we sentence your ass, I'm coming to you with a deal. Hey, if they give them 30, hey, look, we'll give you 15. We'll give you 15. But I need everything. I give them like that Frank Lucas thing. Oh, we ain't gonna put you in jail for life, but you ain't gonna have nothing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing I do. Look, 15 years, but I need everything. I need every inch of everything.
You need at least 25.
You get what I'm saying? That way I'm going after everybody and everybody get time. Everybody.
Yeah, this is an unfortunate situation, man. Prayers out to all the children.
You know what I'm saying?
That was victims. I would say prayers to their parents, but I don't
Fuck
know.
the parents, man.
I don't know. But prayers to the children that was involved. As far as R. Kelly, I mean, hey, did what you did, or you got to go serve whatever sentence that they give you, and I'm good with that. As far as listening to the music, I feel bad because I really can't listen to it no more. It was a while, I was kind of on sneak a little, 12 play in, TP2 in every now and again. But nah, I can't listen to it no more. Not of this concrete, this fact. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's what I would do.
Damn.
I'm the DA. I'm
5 years ago.
I'm trying to lock up everybody.
Wow.
I'm trying to lock up everybody.
Yeah, but prayers to the kids, man. We're going to keep this thing moving. We're going to stay in music. First off, shout out to 50 Cent. Did y'all get to see the first BMF episode?
No, I did not.
Heard it was pretty good though.
Yeah,
It's tough, man. It's
I
going to be
didn't
good.
get to see it
And
yet.
free Big Meech.
For real.
You do not deserve to be in there still. T is on the streets already due to COVID stuff. Free Meech, man. Meech don't make me serve that full 30. Come on now. But I say that to say 50 Cent, like this is gonna be a fourth successful show. And it was reported that he was responsible when this BMF situation dropped. No, when Raising Kanan dropped. He was responsible for giving Stars 1 million subscribers in 1 week. Which is unheard of territory. I say that to say he's cooking right now in the TV show. And then BMF just dropped, so you already know what that's doing. Get 50 around the applause.
I like how he went and got Big B's son to play him too.
Honorable.
That nigga might
And the nigga dope, you hear me?
He might be a
nigga
shitty
dope.
person. He might be a shitty person, but he a good business.
Nah, he ain't no shitty person. He like he say,
He found his purpose.
no, he say, he said, hey, they only see what I do. They don't see when other people hide their hands.
No.
So I respect it.
He a shitty person, bro.
How?
Just like just the reckless shit he'll do. Like when what's his name passed a couple weeks ago. Like the post he made it about him instead of just saying R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But again, this is why context is important.
Okay.
Because if I'm 50, fuck him. I don't care about him. And this is why. Because he's from the same area where Preem is from. Mm-hmm. And he's on public record as being cool with Preem. They friends with Preem. This is the same nigga that tried to kill 50.
what's his name?
What happened?
I'm talking about the actor.
That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, really?
He a street nigga. He's a great actor, but he's a street nigga as well.
Ooh.
And he has ties to Kenneth Supreme McGriff. And if you are aware of who 50 is, they've been beefing since 50 got on. Supreme McGriff is responsible for shooting 59 times. Yep. And 50 mindset is like, any enemy that I got will never be cool. I want to see you do bad.
Was cool with him?
The nigga that played Omar on The Wire. The one with the slash on his face with the braids, all that. The one that just got passed a heroin overdose.
Yeah.
Right.
He was cool with the nigga that put 9 in him?
Well, the nigga that sent a nigga to put 9 in him, which is Preem, who was cool with Ja Rule and all of them, whatever the case may be. Yeah.
But that's why he attacked Ja Rule and got him out the game.
Right. Because 50 had real street beef with him. Ja Rule was just a effect of that.
Yeah.
But the nigga, Omar who died. Now, don't get me wrong. In my opinion, I'm thinking, okay, damn, whatever, because I don't have no ties to it. Mm-hmm. But if a nigga who tried to kill me, anybody that's associated with him, I don't give a fuck what happened to you. Mm-hmm. And that's how 50 moves.
I get it.
So it's like you got to understand his mindset, and that's what's moving.
Nigga did put 9 bullets in him. The nigga he sent did. He carried out the mission. He just didn't die from it.
Yeah, he died shortly after, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
but
the dude died shortly after.
Yeah, Homo.
You get what I'm saying?
Who's from they area. But that's why so again, what Smooth is saying is real. 50 say like people only see my responses. They don't see or know the backstory as to why. You know what I'm saying? But again, shout out to
I can't head on a nigga that didn't turn many niggas into millionaires. He didn't turn more rappers, more actors into millionaires than rappers, to be honest with you.
And that's for crazy. Him to like push to make Lil Meech be
the star
play
show.
Meech, like that's honorable. Like that's super honorable. Like, cause Lil Meech was a rapper. He wasn't really no actor. He was like, he put him in acting classes, got him right, and then had him come on to the show. And he kicking ass. He doing good on that first episode. Mm-hmm. Speaking of the first episode, shout out to Cash Dog, man. I don't know if y'all watched it. Mm-hmm. Woo! Shout out to Cash Dog. She was looking good. She was looking good now. But
these niggas fantasizing on Cash Dog.
Did you see that episode?
No, I did not. I want to watch it. Don't say shit about it.
Man, you gotta go watch that. But yeah, she got a sex scene in there. Oh my Lord.
Their Raising Kanan was fire too, though.
It's tough.
Niggas slept on that.
It's tough.
Niggas sleep on that Raising Kanan.
Yeah, but shit, apparently not. If the subscriptions do it that.
Especially as it got deep into the
stars know what they got.
Yeah, which is why they brought him back.
What you need, son? What you need? You need $1 billion? Go give him $2 billion. Give him $2 billion. We're gonna make 20 on back end.
Yeah, they threw the bag at him because like the Power Show was getting ready to turn into like some Avengers shit. Mm-hmm. Cause they got the regular Power that came out. Series. They got Kanan coming out. They got Tommy story coming out. And then it's one more. I can't think of who. But it's one. Oh no, Tariq is out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be like 4 or 5 different shows based on the initial show Power.
Mm-hmm. And then I like what's his other show with the lawyer? Damn, the nigga that was in jail that fought his own case.
Oh yeah, to my dog. We come on ABC.
Yeah. That's his only show.
For life.
That's the only show
that's hard. So
I ain't seen that one.
What?
That's hard.
That's the only show not on Star. I'm surprised. I'm shocked Stars didn't pick that one up.
But you know why? He made that when they was beefing. When Stars was trying to drop him.
I know they regret that, boy. I know they regret that, boy.
It's over there kicking ass. But again, I just wanted to shout out to 50, man, because that's what hustling is right there, man.
That's a fact.
That's what hustling is. And he came into the game and said, I'm not a rapper, I'm a hustler.
That boy approaching P. Miller status.
Yeah, man.
He approaching.
He there.
Boy cooking.
He approaching.
He might be there now. He's been in the game a minute now.
Another 2 shows he there. I'm putting it on. Another 2 shows. 50, man. Another 2 hit shows. I gotta put you with P, man.
They about to come.
I gotta put you with P, man.
This BMF going crazy. But okay, on to the next one, man. We got sent a clip. It was in regard to women's bodies. Shout out to Clint Colley.
Yeah, shout out to bro. He fuck with us.
Yeah, he done show love on at least one of our posts I seen. But shout out to him. He ended up putting the video out the way he spoke on some things. I'm just gonna play the clip and then I want to get y'all's response to what he says.
Listen, all right, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart and the depths of my soul, from every man. We don't give a fuck about your stomach. We don't care about the little flab and the gushy shit right there. We like love handles. Bring your big ass over here and let me make love to you and them fucking rolls, all right? Ladies, I understand that sometimes you're self-conscious about your body, and I understand that. Like, I'll, you know, and the reason why I'm going there is because I had a girl, I was like, yo, you know, let me get a nude. Let me get a nude. And she was like, yo, I don't really send nudes. Now, she didn't say she didn't send nudes because she just don't want to be out there. She's self-conscious about her body. And I said, girl, I already know what the fuck I'm working with. I love your body. I love your thick ass. And I mean this from myself and all the brothers in here. We like big women, we like you. Skinny women, we like you. I like women with little butts. I like women with big butts. But ladies, I like women with little boobs. I like women with big boobs. I like women with little foreheads. I like women with big foreheads. Whatever it is about your body that you probably insecure about, we don't give a fuck. We like you. We love your chunky ass. I like women with little boobs. I like...
Thoughts? Do y'all agree with this notion that men love the rolls and love handles and things of that nature?
If a nigga like you, man, he don't give a fuck about that. If a nigga shooting at you, all the problems you thought you had, nigga don't give a fuck about them problems. So don't throw that on me. Nigga shooting at you, man, obviously he think you is physically attractive. Look at Otis. Look at Otis. So what? Hey, what?
Talk your shit, bro. Keep that.
We keeping all that.
Damn.
Keep that. Oh, the thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock it down.
Goddamn.
Hey, it's gonna be down for the rest of the show. Yeah.
You gonna keep it down?
We gonna keep it in there. And we keeping it down. Know what we said?
Nah, but for real though, like a nigga don't give a fuck about that. If a nigga shooting at you, man, we don't care if you got a big ass forehead, goddamn stretch marks on your belly. Nigga don't give a damn about none of that. Send them nudes. I'm still trying to see how the ass look bent over.
Niggas sound like Teddy P. Turn them off. Light a candle.
All right, so okay.
Here we go now. Go ahead.
I said, hold on. I said though. Oh, hold on. You gotta understand what I said. I'm not backtracking.
I said about to walk into that corner.
No. I said if he is shooting at you.
Yeah.
If he ain't shooting at you, shoot at your own risk. Send them pictures at your own risk.
Right. All right. But you ever seen a woman walking around them tight ass waist trainers?
They swelled up.
Damn, I ain't even.
Looks like a wrestler.
That's cheating.
And then
That's cheating.
and then they
bro.
take it off, and it's like a can of biscuits.
Look like Bam Bam Big up.
That's cheating, bro.
What? Hey.
I feel you, but that's I wouldn't even.
So
think
if a
about
nigga
that.
shooting at you, and you got on that waist trainer, then what?
You need to tell him the truth.
See, that's why.
You tell them the truth.
That same thing,
And here's the point. I'm kind of, you know, if the nigga want a nude, if you already know what you shooting at, why you need the nude for?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just a thought. I think it's what it more so is. It's just like, you know, again, like, man, we want to feel special. Like, y'all posting pictures to Instagram every day. Send me something Instagram ain't seen.
Facts.
So you're gonna send me a picture in another outfit.
Nah.
same mirror, different
Same
outfit.
pose.
Same pose and everything.
Just don't give me. I need something that Instagram wouldn't get. Is what I'm saying. Don't send me. You done put. You know.
She tried out 5 different outfits and then she went out with the one she didn't to you. Same pose.
And then you got the ones that, you know, you ain't never met in person, but you shooting at them, right? On Instagram, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I say with a McDonald's menu meal. You ain't see them in person. You just see that menu on the first picture, and then once you get to the drive-through window and get your meal, the cheese on the outside of the bun, the hamburger patty all smashed up, and you like, what the hell is this?
Give you one pickle.
Damn.
So it's like,
Damn.
What?
I mean,
Damn.
we care just a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. I gotta keep it real, man. I gotta keep it real. Now, again, I feel like what he's talking about in terms of like, okay, if I met you and you like that, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Because I knew what I'm signing up for. You feel what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like it's plenty of pretty women out there that's fine as hell that got their rolls and different shit like that and their little fupa. That I don't care about that. But if I meet you and you are a certain size, you a size 4, and then a year later you were 14, that's a problem. That's a problem for me. Yeah. That's a problem for me. And it ain't even about, well, I ain't gonna lie, it is about the parents, but that's a small part. The other part is you thought enough of me to get with me and just say, fuck it.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? Because me, type of dude I am, if I start getting out of shape, I'm gonna get that shit together immediately. And for one, it's because of my ego. But for two, it's because if you my girl, I'm out here representing you. Like, I want to make these women jealous when they looking at me. But a lot of chicks get a man and just say, fuck it. And that's a problem to me.
I feel you.
They'll say men do it too, though.
Yeah.
And they accept them.
And y'all terrible for accepting them.
I agree.
Get 100%. His big ass
I
in
agree.
the gym.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, that's why I'm big ass in the gym now.
Yeah, man, you got to do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, look here, man. And I know people hate to speak on things like this. But relationships are not fucking promised. They are not. Mm-hmm. So if you sitting in that relationship and you feeling like, oh, we gonna be together forever, I don't gotta work out, boy, I'm cool. You done gained 15 dress sizes.
That's a lot.
And then y'all break up and now your ass is assed out. It's just like, come on, fam. Like,
that's a lot.
And then the wild part is like a lot of those women will blame the man. It's like, oh, you wasted the best years of my life. No, you need to stay working out and stay consistent in a relationship just in case this shit goes wrong. And I know people don't like to plan for the end of a relationship, but I mean, if you don't do it for yourself, you got to plan it for something. Me, I'm gonna do it for myself because I just don't like when I'm not me, and I feel like me is in shape and me is, you know what I mean, traffic stopping handsome. And I feel that when anytime I fall outside of that window, shut up. Anytime I fall out of that side of the window,
don't stop me.
It's a problem, and that's just real. But whatever your motivation for doing it, keep your ass in shape because you owe it to that person that you with to be your best self. You owe that to them. That's just real. That's my opinion.
Sidebar: if you dark skin and your skin look raggedy, I hate you.
It just for me, it just can't be bad. Like, you can have a little meat on you. I don't mind. I get what he's saying with the love handles and all that stuff, but I still like my women, for the most part, in shape. Mm-hmm. Get your ass in the gym. That's dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't like that. But it's just, like you say, it's a representation. Like, I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, going out nowhere and you wilding and shit. You can't put one foot in front of the other. Like, and be your hamstrings too tight, baby. That's the truth.
Damn.
Say the hamstring.
Damn.
That nigga open cooking recently. Dog. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. He been cooking recently, dog.
I don't be catching it. But no,
They knees starting to go inside.
I'm just saying, bro. I like my woman healthy.
Their legs start to look
whatever
like
that looks like. I just don't want
The outside of the shoe is leaning. The inside sole is coming apart.
Nigga say it's a problem when the thighs not touching, but the knees is.
Damn. You gotta cut this.
Yeah, no, we ain't cutting nothing.
That go for both sides. That go for men and
That's
women.
for men and women.
That's
They out there, y'all,
So men and
y'all
women, stop playing out here.
Cause that's real. Because dudes is the same way. Again, we gonna get on them because again they try to say, I've been seeing the TikTok comments, y'all trying to say that we misogynist. We not. For like, I don't know why y'all be getting that from. We get on men the same way. So let's get on them.
Niggas be shaped like an X.
Yeah.
They knees go in, they feet be out.
Bro,
That goddamn designer belt holding on for dear life. You hear me? The H on that Hermes belt is about to explode. Like when she met you, you had a 6-pack. Bro. And your ass got.
They wearing the tightest
keep
shirts.
trying to tell niggas, bro.
Igloo.
Hey, 5'6". Hey, I keep trying to tell
They
niggas.
ain't wearing turtleneck. They look like Igloo.
Hey, I be trying to tell niggas 5'8", 260 look totally different
Oh, yeah.
from 6'2", 260. You not gonna look right being 5'8".
That's a fact.
And
Come
they be
on,
knowing
bro.
it too, dog.
Come on, bro.
They don't do nothing to fix themselves. They just go try to make some more money.
But they got they got the fly designer clothes on. The shoes, when they got the Balenciagas on or the goddamn Alexander McQueen's, They only can wear them about 4 times. Other than that, they're gonna be leaning. You're gonna see that outside. Like, come on, bro.
Take 700 steps a day.
Outside shoelace touching the floor. Like it. Like the issue is this. And again, we done spoke on it before. We know that women are attracted to money with a man, but still,
come on.
At the end of the day, like presentation is everything. Again, when you outside, you're a representation of her.
Exactly.
Just like me.
Hold that nigga accountable.
Hold him accountable.
They gonna say they like the stomachs. That's what they gonna say.
I mean, that's what you like.
They fantasize the stomachs.
You can like the stomach, but the nigga still can have some type of shape to him. You get what I'm saying?
No, the niggas
nigga got a big ass stomach. His
be
chest
shaped like a bee.
His chest like this. And shit.
Said a bee.
A worker bee. Nigga really be goddamn looking like that, like a bee and shit.
But that's real though. As men, like we got to take pride in our appearance, not just our wallet, bro. We got to look good out here.
If that's not what you look like when you got in a relationship,
right?
If you look like that before you got in a relationship, I mean, then hey, she liked you like that. But whenever you get in a relationship and you just start putting on pounds and pounds and
you
be
just
like,
say fuck it.
Oh shoot, I'm down, I'm miserable. I don't like the way myself looks. Fix it.
Does this?
What do you want me to do?
Fat?
Does this? Don't ask me that question.
Don't ask me that. I think you should wear something else.
Hey, what Kevin Hart say? Damn.
Like how else do you say that?
You big. You're girthy.
You girthy. You watered it all outside.
We need to fix that. I done told you I done had the membership for 2 years for both of us. I'm paying $60 extra.
Can you imagine your girl telling you, boy, you look girthy, what? No, you girthy.
I'm in the gym that night. There's no way. I ain't going like that.
Damn.
I ain't going like that. And again, it's about having pride in your appearance, bro. You owe it to her. Just like we say, women owe it to us. You owe it to your woman to be your best self.
That's a fact.
And that ain't just talking about your wallet.
And if you dark skin, how your skin the fucking go? Matter of fact, if you dark skin and you try to shake my hand and I see any ass on you, I'm walking.
Oh, ass.
Don't talk to me. You're making me look bad.
Oh my God. Okay, man. We're gonna get into the next one. We got sent a video to where a woman was saying some very profound things. Just gonna play the clip. I wanna get y'all response.
Please take the time out to unlearn the fact that a man has always got to be held at such a high standard. He's always got to be the one to check on everybody else, but who gonna check on you? As your woman, that's my job. That's one thing my man ain't never got to worry about. Baby, how was your day? We don't want to talk about me. We're not going to talk about me. How was your day? How you feeling today? How your mental? How was your spiritual? Like, are you good? You know what I'm saying? Is something bothering you? Okay, cool, baby. Go on in there and take you a shower. Cleanse yourself. Come out. I got you. I'm going to rub your feet, give you a massage, whatever it is you need. But I need you to relax. Today is about you. And it ain't just going to be no special day, no holiday. I need my man to know that I'm a safe place. I am a place where you can come lay all your burdens down. I don't want you to exude some vulnerability with me. I need you to show me that you my gentle giant. Yeah, your boys, they ain't got to know all this because it ain't nobody's business but mine and yours. But baby, I need you to know that I got you. So if you got to, rest your head up in my bosom and talk to me. Do you understand? Me ain't got feelings too.
The Black D.
Oh,
damn.
Most women don't understand that. They weren't catching that. I ain't doing that for
got a queen on there talking like that. I mean, come on, man.
Then you wonder why he left your ass for a side chick.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's literally, you took the words out of my mouth. That's normally what the side chick be doing. Like the side chick gon' come in, baby, come in. After you beat her down and everything, she gonna want to hold you, take care of you, like cater to you. And you don't.
You wonder why a good nigga be leaving them. They be on. Hey, Mia, you had your good husband. Yeah, I don't know why he left. You know why he left. He couldn't be vulnerable with your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't be at peace with your stupid ass. Admit the truth. Oh, I talk a little bit too much. I was just a little bit too snappy. I know.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I was a little bit.
A lot of bit. Your ass was a lot of bit.
Yeah, but that's what be the truth, though. And most women won't cope to that. They you know what I'm saying? They won't say, hey, it was me. Like, I didn't know how, you know what I'm saying, to really love my man. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how to give him that space to be vulnerable with me.
Right.
They give you the space until the problem is them.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Come on.
That was golden,
that's
yeah.
facts.
That's golden right there, yeah.
Come on.
That's quote of the week.
Yeah, that's a
You
fact.
care to elaborate, Kenny?
Dad, I don't need to elaborate on that. They know what it is. Once you ask them what the issue is, it's you. You doing this. What you mean it's me? All right.
That's a whole different argument.
And why is it that every time it's because of something? It's always a reason behind it. The reason why is, well, you trying to explain what it is. Well, because you.
Come on.
All the time. Instead of just accepting what it is.
That's why I said they allow you to be vulnerable until it's them.
And then you wonder why he didn't had a side baby on you.
Damn.
You wonder why, goddamn me, 2 years later, he don't give a damn. He bringing his side chick in the house.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Family functions, huh?
You get what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, you wonder why. Not he a monster because he doing all this. But you ain't saying that you was a monster for 10, 12 years. 15 years of this marriage, he stuck it out with your fool ass. You ain't say, oh, I just didn't know how to shut up. Or I challenged him on everything. You ain't saying none of that.
You know what they gonna say? They gonna say, why you just ain't leave?
Come on, man.
Instead of
You know
going
why?
cheat, why
You know
don't
why?
you just leave?
For real, what I see out here.
It's easy to say.
Most men.
I mean, that's a
You know what I'm saying?
direct answer. I mean,
You know why?
I know.
Because most men fight for their relationships harder than a woman would.
I agree. 100%.
That's a fact.
100%.
Let me reverse that. Let me rewind on that. They fight for their marriages more than women do.
I believe so.
Well, I mean,
I could say fight, but
Why?
they still
Truth is
if
stats.
you stop fighting once you step out, right?
Nah, because a nigga can step out and still love the fuck out his wife.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
True.
But they gonna say at the end of the day that's not true love, because if it was true love, you wouldn't have done it because you knew it was gonna hurt her. But as a man, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because like we say, cheating is not an accident.
Yeah. I get what you implying, Kenny. I get what you're implying. But that's not that cheating isn't saying, you know what I'm saying? Like if I stepped out on my wife today, that's not saying I'm not in love with my wife. That's not saying I'm fit to leave my wife today to be with this. I don't even know this bitch name. You know what I'm saying? That she doesn't serve the purpose that I have you serving. That I hope that you could serve all the way through this. She's not serving that purpose.
So why'd you step out would be that question.
So some niggas step out for feelings. Some men, they can't control it. Well, a lot of men can't control themselves. Some men step out because of stress. You get what I'm saying? Some men step out because of the situation that we talking about right now. They looking for fulfillment. They looking for peace.
There's some kind of void. That
You get what I'm saying?
I hear you. But I would be on the side, why don't you just leave? That would be my
because like,
but I understand. I know exactly. I hear exactly what you're saying. But on the other end, would be just leave. Why put yourself through more stress and more problems?
Most men, we stand to lose more if we leave you.
You talking about marriage?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in a marriage,
and you definitely
girlfriend, boyfriend. Yeah, you should just dip. But in a marriage, it's a lot of shit.
And it's going to be even harder to leave once they find out you cheated. You just made your leaving situation even worse.
That's true. But a nigga look at it like I'm a stand to lose way more if I leave this woman than me actually sticking around 10, 20 years and hoping
she don't find out.
No, not that. Hoping that she gets it together to where we can get to the next level.
You know my issue is,
or vice versa, or him, or he get it together so we can get to the next level.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It be shit like that.
Man, bro, you know what my issue is, right? Is because we put up a lot of videos about cheating this week. And like a lot of women were saying, like, oh man, if you'll cheat on your, significant other, that mean that you don't love them, that because you're, doing things and, knowingly doing things that could possibly hurt them. And my response to that is, because I don't really go back and forth on social media no more. I said I was gonna wait till I got here to address it.
Damn, everything falling apart.
Everything going left today, man. But we gonna keep it rolling. My issue with that is this. Just like if a man cheats, he doesn't appreciate you or he takes you for granted when he does these things and he gets vilified for that, right? But isn't neglecting your man's feelings taking him for granted?
I know you was going there.
To be honest with you, that's disrespectful.
Isn't gaslighting when he comes to you and try to explain to you what's wrong with that marriage or something that you could be doing better? Isn't that taking him for granted?
Disrespectful.
Absolutely.
Isn't you being over emotional and cussing him out in situations to where it may not even really deserve as much energy as you giving it, and you being insecure because of what a nigga before me did? Like, isn't that taking your person for granted as well?
Disrespectful.
Right. So why is it only we get to talk about taking things for granted and we get to like really stand on it when it's cheating, but when women on the other side do a lot of fucking things that can be considered taking your person for granted, and we just sweep it under the rug?
Because
why is that?
It's way heavier.
Does it? If men have a higher mortality rate, because again, we talking about marriage. We ain't talking about girlfriend, boyfriend. We talking about marriage. Mm-hmm. We talking about you getting into this marriage and slacking on things that you advertised to me in the beginning. Ain't that taking me for granted? Ain't that not having respect for me? Mm-hmm. Like, if you love me, you wouldn't do these things, right? If you love me, you wouldn't talk to me any kind of way when you have a problem with something and expect me to talk to you with my tone adjusted and with, making sure that I'm constantly aware of like how what I'm saying is affecting you, right? But y'all do it anyway. But you know that that's not healthy, or you know that that's going to have an adverse effect on me, but you don't give a fuck. You do it anyway, right? Mm-hmm. So how can on one end you say, well, he cheat on me. Oh, he don't love, he don't care, he don't do this. But on the other end, when you doing all these toxic shit, all this toxic shit that I just named, you somehow still care about us, but you doing it just because, that's just how I was feeling. That was just my feelings at the time. And we supposed to accept that was just how I was feeling at the time. But me cheating, it's no explanation for that. You should know better. No, I don't give a damn what was going on. Da 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 da. Somebody please explain that dichotomy to me, because I've been having trouble like registering that all week. I've been thinking about it all week. I've been having trouble registering that. Could somebody please make sense of that for me?
The first thing somebody stupid would say is, well, you bringing another person. No, I'm actually not. I'm not bringing another person. You don't even know. You, to be honest with you, most of the time in them situations, you wouldn't know unless a nigga tell you or somebody tell on them. You know what I'm saying? So you really wouldn't even know.
They're going to say that's different.
Of course, and that's my issue.
That's the first thing. That's different.
That's my issue, because we can call cheating selfish. Mm-hmm. Like immediately, that's selfish. You went outside the relationship, you was looking for you. But isn't like you not cooking for your man for 2 months, wouldn't that be considered selfish? Well, or you having sex with him 2 times a month when y'all was dating, you was having sex with him 4 or 5 times a week. Isn't that considered selfish? Like, you don't like. I know you're aware of the drop off. Like, I know, like, life happens.
Or challenging this living it, right? Do you lose your trust in your wife if she doesn't cook for you?
No.
Do you lose your trust in your wife if she argues or yells at you or cusses at you?
Yes.
Would you lose your trust in your wife if she cheated on you?
Last 2, yes.
Everything that you just named would make me look at her different.
I didn't say look at. I said trust.
My trust would be.
Would you lose trust in your wife if she didn't cook for you for 2 months?
Yes.
No. Yes, you would.
Cooking, no. Would I lose trust in her if she takes me for granted? Yes.
I said cooking. You just
cooking is a part of taking me for granted.
Well, you named actions. Yeah,
but
talking about actions, right?
Cheating is action.
Everything that if
cheating is action.
If somebody does something that's negative in your impact, that's taking you for granted, regardless. Any negative action, and you feel like that's something negative impacted you, you can say that's taking you for granted, right?
Right.
So we're gonna go by actions. We say cooking. Mm-hmm. If cooking for 2 months is not gonna break your trust, okay, cool. We could lay that to the side. Mm. If y'all get an argument and she cusses at you, are you gonna lose trust in her?
Yes.
You are.
Because I'm not gonna disrespect you in that way. That's just me. That's me.
What's another thing that you said?
I said just false advertising. Because that's a form of manipulation.
Okay, they did beforehand, and then now they. Well, you can. I can't label cheating with not cooking and certain actions that can be that have been done before, or I've seen her cook before, but she's not cooking now for 2 months. Can I talk to her about, hey, you was cooking before, why you ain't cook now? What's going on? Can I talk to her about that? Yes, I can forgive somebody or look over not cooking. Mm-hmm. If we're having an argument and I say, hey, you can't be cussing at me like that, we have that discussion. Cool, I can forgive somebody for that. I can look over that. But when you come to cheating, that's something us men will not look over. I don't care what anybody says.
Right.
Men will not. Women will look over that, right? They will look over that.
Apparently not from the comments. Apparently not.
We know women will
better.
look over.
We are men. We cannot speak for women. That's what they told us.
I understand that.
Is that not what they said?
Otis with a blank mindset. We didn't say this before. Women take men back for cheating a lot. Don't they? Don't.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
I'm saying what they said.
Will a man take a woman back for cheating?
We know.
But
Some men do take women back.
yeah,
for
they
cheating.
do.
Most of the time.
No.
We can't say most because we don't know
I don't
everybody's
know.
situation.
I don't know.
That's what they told
You
us.
see what they doing? You see what they doing?
Did they not tell us that in the comments all week?
But
we cannot label cheating and not cooking and having an argument.
But I can say
Quick
say for the
We can't
men
do
on
that.
this panel.
We can't do that.
I can say for the men on this panel, if we catch our woman cheating, we gone.
We gone.
We gone. That's for us on this panel. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy because for men it weighs different. Cheating for us is like, what's the highest thing
You opened
can
up
ever say?
yourself to
You
him.
get what I'm saying?
Cheating for us is like, well, if we do it,
You
like we
received.
consider it like not cooking for you, or like not giving you sex.
No, I'm talking about for your woman.
Hell no.
Like you
I'm talking
received.
for-
She understand you received another man.
Yeah.
We just knocked his nose down.
Okay, so
It's shit like that.
question. Would y'all say cheating is a form of neglect?
No.
It
Well,
depends on. I can't say
Where
no.
you going with that? Why you?
I asked a simple question.
I can't
Is
go-
cheating a form of neglect?
I can't
I
go
don't
with
think-
that
no.
because you got to realize some niggas don't get no pussy for 3 months. If a nigga go hit something and you deliberately not giving this dude no ass for 3 months, and he's taking care of business,
Okay,
how can you blame this man?
So can somebody look up
supposed to
neglect for me just real quick?
How long are you supposed to
I'm
wait?
just
Another
curious.
3 months?
Neglect. If you get no
just curious.
sex for 3 months, that's neglection of physical. That's physical
Yes.
neglection between
Yeah.
the two, right?
Yes.
But if you a man can have sex with his wife the day before he goes on a vacation trip,
Yeah.
and go have sex with another woman just because that pussy's right there in front of him.
That's right. That is right.
Okay,
There's no certain way to cheating.
neglect. To give little attention or respect to. I ask again, would cheating be a form of neglect? Yes or no?
Yes.
Little attention or respect.
I mean, I don't like misquoting things,
Yeah, just
so
wanna
I'm
make
gonna read it again.
See the state
To give little attention or respect to, or to disregard.
Yes.
Would cheating be a form of neglect?
No.
Yes. By that definition.
How?
Because you're not
How?
giving any respect to the cheat. You give it a little respect.
Okay, so the reason I ask,
you don't respect the cheat,
right,
you
is
just
because
doing it.
if a man goes out and cheats, he's neglecting his wife. I'm giving you little or no attention. Like, your mindset didn't cross my, like, I don't give a fuck about how you're gonna take it, quote unquote. At least that's what they say that men who cheat do, right? That you're giving no deference to the relationship. You're not considering my feelings. You're not considering how this is going to affect me. You're not considering. You're just being selfish.
But
you're
we
just
are.
going to do
But
what
we
you
are.
want to do.
we didn't thought out the whole. If I do this, no, I can't get caught doing this. I know it. I didn't took all kind of equations into my head about if I do this, I know the consequences of this.
But
do they still do it?
So I do
Yes.
care
so
about you.
so with that decision, you just considered everything. Oh, I'm thinking about our feelings. I'm thinking about how this is going to affect her, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that decision I'm going to do it anyway. What does that say about your mindset in regards to how she may take it?
That he care because he don't want to get caught.
No, that's not what that says. That's saying I know everything that's stacked up against me, but fuck that. I'm gonna go do what I want to do anyway.
Yeah,
that's what that says.
Selfish.
Right?
Yeah,
so that's a form of neglect.
Yes, it is.
And the reason that I say is cheating a form of neglect is because of the scenario that I just gave. If you are taking me for granted, if you false advertise to me in the beginning and you start slacking, which means your weight goes up, you look less attractive, you stop looking, you know what I'm saying? You stop going out of your way to have sex, different things like that. We having sex 4 or 5 times a week when we first linked. Now we having sex 1-2 times a month if I'm lucky. That's a form of neglect is what I'm saying. And the theme of neglect, only one of those gets serious vitriol. And that's my issue.
That thing was dripping from me.
I don't feel like that's the issue though,
But
man.
why is sex so high on the pedestal?
You can you can weigh neglect at different heights, different levels. I mean, cheating is just on another level compared to me not cooking for 2 months. That's too. You can't say it's not on a different level.
It
bro.
is on a different level. It's on
You can
a different
take
level.
certain situations at different levels. You can handle certain situations at different levels.
Right.
Different forms of disrespect.
Right.
There's certain levels of disrespect. You'd be like, man, I just can't handle that.
Right.
And there's other ones you could be like, well, you disrespected me, but
Right.
I can handle that. I feel like we could fix that.
Sure. And you're right.
That's why one is so heavily put against, because when we talk about marriage wise,
Right.
that's the one thing that if you say, oh, she's not cooking for me, and you go to court about it, the judge's gonna be like, okay, why can't you cook? But if you go to court and go to that judge and say, oh, he went and slept with 6 different women, what that judge gonna say? Oh no, alimony, this, that, you get all this.
Well, for one, we can go in and me not doing anything. The judge is going to lean her way toward alimony. But that's neither here nor there. But God. I'm going to use your example, right? Because you said you're comparing sex to cooking is what you're doing. I'm comparing sex to a myriad of neglect.
So you're using a lot of different things,
right? Because that's typically how it happens in a marriage. It's not one thing. Like, it's never one thing when the guy goes out there. It's a multitude of things, right? It's like you not like me having to be romantic, me having to plan things, me having to pay for things, me having to woo you, constantly prove to you that I belong in this relationship. But oftentimes, on the opposite end, women don't necessarily do that.
They kind of kick back.
They don't. Especially after you get married or after you've been in a relationship with a nigga for a while, they just say, well, you know what? I got my ring. I'm cool. Like, my man, my man gonna do this, my man do that. And then the sex get to dropping, the cooking get to dropping, the attention to what you like gets to dropping, attention to detail, different things like that. So it's a myriad of things.
And on top of that, as a collective.
In comparison to the cheating, then the weight scale goes, because like when you put cooking on it, the weight scale, it drops down here. But when you get to adding things, the shit starts leveling out to where neglect is, you know what I'm saying, the fault of neglect falls.
It's like, and all I'm asking for is sex.
Correct.
And you got 6, 7
That's what I'm saying.
different things.
So my point to all of this, why does one side receive so much vitriol and just disgust and just no way to... it's just no understand. It's no way that you should have done that. When all of this shit that I just named on this side gets swept under the fucking rug. Somebody make sense of that for me.
Because the first thing they'll say is, you a man, you should know how to control yourself.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Because you're a man.
Well, if that's the logic they gonna use.
You should know.
Because they do use that logic. If you gonna use that logic, why we can't use it on you? You a woman. You should know how to control yourself. You should know that I want sex. You should know I want you to at least cook a meal 1 time a week or 2 times a week if that's conducive to us. If working how we work, you can't do that. Cool, that's off the table. I understand. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? But other shit, come on, bro.
Hey, furthermore, let me just piggyback. Shout out to Clubhouse. Let me just piggyback on what you're saying. Furthermore, if you ask that woman, could she have landed that man without doing those things in the beginning, what would the answer be?
Oh, no. You already know that.
So you admit to knowing that you're neglecting. You admit to knowing that you're slacking. But again, that gets swept under the rug. But when cheating happens, it's just, it's no understand. How? How could he possibly?
You gotta be just
You're supposed to have something. You're supposed to have some understanding. You're supposed to appreciate me more than the goal. You're supposed to da-da-da-da-da. When you're neglecting this man in 100 different fucking ways on the other side, and that's just, as a man, you're just supposed to have understanding.
And you know what's crazy?
Somebody please explain.
Most of the women like that.
The difference.
Let me just pander real quick.
Sure.
So let's go from the other side. What if the man ain't bringing no home, no food, no money, no food?
We ain't talking about
no
those.
Nothing. We're talking about the opposite switch. Man ain't emotionally there for the woman. Ain't doing none of that. She go out there and sleep with another man.
She deserves to do that.
She deserves. Okay.
Do your
thing.
Because you're not carrying your end.
Yeah. That's all I need to know.
See, I'm real big on carrying your end.
Why not just leave though? Why say fuck it and just leave? Like, if they're not doing anything to make you feel better, they're emotionally draining you, physically, mentally, you getting no happiness out of this. Why not just leave the whole situation until y'all both going back and forth, neglecting each other and just playing tit for tat.
You know why? Because your mind and your heart sees that person how you first met them. No matter if that's right the first date
Go ahead.
or if that's 20, 30 years from now.
I got something to add to it after you're done.
But that's why most people don't leave, and they say, quote unquote, I wasted all this time with you, instead of seeing the situation for what it was.
I agree.
And scenario you just gave, if we go in front of the judge, right? A lot of these things that we are naming are intangible things. Like, it's kind of hard to prove them. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, judge, she's not giving me the sex that I feel like I deserve. See what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of wiggle room to where like you can dance compared to, hey, judge, this is text messages of him texting somebody else. So why men are so less likely to go is because if we go, again, we're talking about marriage. We're not talking about dating. We're talking about marriage. Going for it to, hey, judge, I feel like, she's just not cooking enough for me, man. And I feel like, I'm not getting the sex that I feel like I deserve because in the beginning she was giving me sex. Okay, well, do you have proof of what she was doing? No, I don't. But what I'm saying is that I don't feel like it's at the level that I signed up for. Okay, but you want to file a divorce, right, as a man, okay, and you make more money than her, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you think the result of that is going to be?
Y'all got kids together.
As far as that, y'all been married 20 years, 15 years, I got multiple kids. What do you think the result of me going to leave her is going to be? Now, from the woman's perspective, you're 1,000% right. If you're, hey, I don't appreciate shit, I'm gone because there's no penalty to you. But with a man,
most of the time,
I say most different situation.
I don't know
because family. Okay, so you don't know. So okay, so are you saying that
you got to give me proof data that's really what I?
Sure.
You got to give me data proof.
Perfect. Well, I'll be sure to send this to you after. But in family court, it's documented that if all things are equal, more times than not, deference goes to the woman. That's documented.
It's like 75%.
I need the percentage. Somebody look it up.
You want to bet on it?
I'm not betting on nothing. I just need to see the percentage.
Okay. So
if we bet on, I need the exact percentage.
Oh, sure.
What's the exact percentage?
Yeah, it's been studies done.
What's the exact percentage? I need the exact percentage right now.
Go ahead.
My man got to look it up.
If we gonna bet,
I read up on
it. I need the exact.
But it's a lopsided number. It is. It's a
when all things are equal, both men and women are working, make the same amount of money.
Same amount of money. Okay, but cool, same amount of money. But we got kids.
Okay.
So we in family court. Who you think's gonna get custody of those kids?
I have no idea.
I do. The woman.
Come on.
I don't know because we had that thought about the prenups. Mm-hmm. We had that conversation about the prenups and how prenups didn't work, and then Otis sent that whole video of prenups work 99% of time if they're done right by the lawyer. Yeah, by a lawyer.
But family court, in terms of we talking about child support, custody of the children, all of these things.
Assets split.
The children are gonna go to the woman.
We just seen a video of that woman that was dating that teacher.
That's because she didn't want.
She made $150,000.
She didn't want the kid.
We gonna look it up. Somebody look it up.
She didn't want.
I just need the numbers.
She wanted to make that money and be free of that kid and that dude. Cause she ain't want nobody knowing that she had a baby by a nigga that she made more than. That's what it was. That's what it was. I bet that child seen her 2 times in the life. Damn, man. We'll get that evidence later though.
We about to get it right now. I'm real big on like things being concrete. Get it right now. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day,
I think all you gotta do is type in family court.
Gender bias.
Yeah.
This is what I'm typing in right now. Just give me a second as I'm scrolling to find the evidence.
Yeah, I think.
Here we go. It doesn't take too long. There are a few different ways that gender bias can impact court decisions. Women are awarded child custody about 90% of the time.
Damn.
Now, I'm not sure.
Wait, time out. That didn't have nothing to do with both sides are equal. That just said 90%. Come on, man.
Fam.
We said if both sides are equal, right?
That's what I was trying to look up specifically.
That we can't go by,
he did say that.
Gender bias. Well, we can say that.
Okay, sure.
We can go with that. I mean, this is facts.
That's true.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Fuck it. I got time. I'm about to look.
I'm just saying, if both sides are equal, I need to know the numbers if it's not 90% of the time.
Both sides. We gotta find this shit.
I don't think you'll be able to find it that quick.
Not that type of research.
Yeah, I'm saying, because that's specific type of.
We got time, man. We can find it.
Understanding child custody.
There's plenty of information out here, man.
Ain't no way, bro.
Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
Okay, hold on. So it's like a little excerpt, I guess. Does the mother always get the kids? Interview. So is it a myth that the mother always gets the kids? Dude say it is not as true as it used to be. I think there is still a presumption that the smaller the children are, the more likely the woman get with the kids. It's just a fact of life that men and women are not necessarily equal. In law, there is no presumption. The law specifically says the court cannot favor one gender over the other. In reality, if you have a child that is not even in school yet, the mother's probably going to get the kid unless the mother's not fit. If the mother is fit, your kid will probably live with the mother, again, within very restricted confines. Now, as a child get older and you have a male child, I think the father case gets stronger as the child gets older. I think the father's case is weaker with respect to a female child.
We need to hire a lawyer to be on the show.
The court is always going to.
Yeah, we need this. Kind
we
of
need to get a
information,
boy.
man.
The court is always going to look at what is in the best interest of the child. I think it's very hard to say that in a 12-year-old girl's best interest to not have her mother right there. It's the same way with boys. Suppose a guy comes to me and says, I have a 14-year-old boy living with his mom. If the court reconsiders this case, all things being equal, where do you think he will wind up? I would say he's going to wind up with the dad, with all things being equal. What factors determine whether it's 59 to 51%? You don't have it broke down like that.
I don't know. We need a lawyer. Next question.
We need a lawyer. We get some lawyers on here. We have any lawyers from DC? We got some followers from DC and stuff. I'm pretty sure we got some lawyers that follow the pod.
Yeah, man, we need some answers, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to look this up immediately after this shit is over with.
Look,
but I mean, we on a time schedule.
All these women out here, most of y'all, if y'all turn down challenging your man, y'all will have a man. Just that simple thing right there.
He ain't lying.
Just that simple, that one simple thing.
Just shut up and listen.
Hey, stop challenging your man in public and challenge him on everything, and you'll be able to keep him in.
He wanted to stab him one more time before we live off. That boy wild. He a wild boy for that one.
It might hurt a few, but that's the truth.
Okay, yeah, we need
to hurry up to about 30 minutes.
Okay, well, on that note, man, we can get into quick hits. Okay, first one is, what does a woman believing in you look like as a man?
Damn.
A woman believing in you, man, she's believing in your goals, chasing them down with you, everything. But don't get lost in she's just focusing you. You need to be focusing in on her too. Let her chase her goals as well.
That wasn't a question, though.
I feel you.
Answer the question.
But you can't be selfish, bro.
I get it. 100%.
Because when I see it all the time. When it's one-sided, women be like, I done built this nigga up and all this shit here, and he left. You's a fool.
But let's answer the first question first.
You's a fool.
Get in your bag with the men. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you just want me to be biased?
This just ain't for the women today.
Oh, all right. We can answer that next.
Bro, I'm trying to get to the thick
you know how it looks? You know, it's being stupidly overzealous of your man stuff. Whatever he want to do, you better not question a goddamn, but don't question no leadership. You was walking down his dream and his dream only. That's what you wanted? No, that's not what. Damn. But I'm winning. I'm feeling it right now.
I'm riding with you. I'm riding with you, though. I like how that sounds.
This is what you want. Is there anyone else?
I wasn't even trying to go there. I was just saying, you was trying to make it even. We asked a specific question.
I feel you.
Whatever your man want, you don't question it.
Pacific question.
Pacific question.
Why can't black people say words correct?
Specific question.
Public school.
That's public school education.
Pacific.
Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate.
Public school, man. Pardon us.
But that's how I look.
Yeah, what does a woman believe in and you look like? Because a lot of women often ask us, because we say a lot of things in terms of what we need in a woman, what we expect from a woman. And one of those is a woman that believes in me. What does that look like?
I will say investing in you, taking a chance. Like if you have a business, you know what I'm saying, you growing a business or something, and she support it. She be one of the first ones. And say you do some art or something, she one of the first ones to buy it, hang it up. Like, that's my baby. Like, I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying? Like something that a friend would do or a parent would do. You know what I'm saying? Just that support. Like, you may not make it, but I'm riding with you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to try something else, then let's hop on that too. But I believe in you. As long as you have some type of plan, a goal, I'm riding with it. I think it's support. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel it is.
You go ahead, go B. That's a tough question.
I know I ain't even thought of my answer yet. I'm about to come up with it on the fly. I feel like a woman believing in you is a woman that can put all her preconceived notions coming into a relationship behind her, and sit in that passenger seat, kick her feet back, lay the seat back, let you do your thing in the areas that you are strong in. A lot of women come into relationships with a lot of past trauma, and they've been dealing with guys that are not capable of leading, so they've been forced to lead, or they grew up in households where they seen their mother without a man in the household, so she was forced to do everything. So how that translates is that when that gets into a relationship, she feels obligated to do everything. Even if you have a man that's capable, she'll kind of step on his toes sometimes. Baby, you sure you can pay for that? You sure? Or like, you sure you know how to handle that business? You sure you don't need me to? You sure? You sure? You sure? It's a lot of like second guessing, a lot of questioning.
I can call my uncle.
You know what I'm saying? Even though that man is proven capable. And I feel like that's a woman who doesn't believe in you. She may love you, but she doesn't trust you to get us to the finish line. And a woman that believes in you, not saying that she's going to do it blindly. She's going to have input. She's going to say, hey, you know, I think maybe we should do this, or hey, I'm thinking about this, whatever the case may be. But the man has final veto power. And that's a woman that believes in you because she's seen your track record. You know, of course, if she's picking men correctly, then you've shown enough ability to, you know, accomplish what you need to accomplish in your career. Be a stand-up guy. If you got kids, whatever the case may be a stand-up guy to your family. Just be a stand-up guy in general. You've shown patterns of that. You've shown a track record of that, a resume of that. So when she gets with you, it's like, okay, like I know how he's going to react in every situation. And I trust him to lead this family because as a man, you are the leader of the family. That's just what it is. But in a lot of situations, because, again, a lot of fathers not in the home, a lot of mothers are growing up, you know, watching their mom have to carry the whole load, they feel the need to, you know, I mean, I kind of trust you a little bit, but I'm kind of hedging my bet. Just in case you mess up, I got a little stash tucked away. Or because you mess up, okay, I done made a little decision over it. Like it's a lack of just absolute buying in to what it is that we are building. And when you have faith in your man and when you believe in your man, that's not the case. So that would be my answer.
I think all your answers would put some mine up. So that's
this nigga smart. Well, good.
I would say probably that she trusts your opinion over everybody else's. You're the first person she comes for contact with any decision she makes. As by herself or as a family, you're the first person she comes to. And also, I would say, I think her trust value probably would show that she believes in you. Like you can go out and do whatever you want to do, you know, go out and you know, be yourself, but she trusts you to she believes that you will take her best interest at heart.
Right.
Without question. So yeah, I'd probably say that.
Here's a question for you, Kenny. How important is it for your woman to believe in you?
I say it's 100%. You have to believe in me. I believe in her. I think that believing in someone, I think has a lot to do with trust. I think because if I believe you're gonna be here at a certain time, I trust you to do that. If I believe, hey, if I ask you your opinion on a certain situation, I got a lot of trust that you'll give me the best decision that benefits me or us.
Right.
You know, not some opinion that's just going to benefit you or just something that just because it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? You really evaluate the situation as a whole and towards my career and my goals. You understand my goals. How would that help me? To your opinion. So yeah, I say it's a big impact.
Yeah, I would agree. I've been watching a lot of war documentaries lately, and you know they got a saying in there, "Hey, watch my 6." Mm-hmm. So we in the middle of the battlefield, whatever the case may be. It's bullets flying all around, bombs flying all around. Hey, watch my 6. That means that I need you behind me. We back to back in the middle of this shit. I'm guarding this 180. You guarding that 180 perspective. And trust is me not peeking back to make sure.
Right. Exactly.
I felt a few bullets fly.
Otis, where you at? Otis. I'm here. I'm taking everything. I'm here.
Otis took off down.
I'm here.
Otis done hit the tunnel on us, stupid ass. Hear your phone ringing. Hey,
I'm gonna call for help. I
told you running this tunnel. I'm 7 miles up the road. They still bombing? Oh, damn. You come back.
Get low. Get low and stay fired.
I'm sorry, the phone breaking up. I can't hear you no more. I can't hear you.
Y'all seen Squid Games?
Yes.
That's it.
I'm gonna take 3 steps forward.
But that's real. But that's my idea of belief. Like imagine that shit. It took off.
I'm out. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Nah, but that's an example. Like that's an analogy in terms of like what belief is. Like I believe that you're gonna watch my 6. I believe that I could just focus on this right here. You're gonna take care of your end, and we're gonna be good.
Wait a minute. Why only hear 2 feet walk?
It's awfully quiet behind me.
But I think in one part it's kind of where it goes back to what Matt said last part about y'all having to come together from nothing.
Right.
I think, well, maybe not so much nothing, but I think a woman has to see you, like, I don't want to say perform a miracle, but like you pull yourselves out the mud together.
Right.
It's like she got to see something like that in you, that you're capable, if things go bad, you're capable of pulling them out of, hard place.
Yeah,
whatever that look like.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we, of course, we look for that too, because I want to see how you respond to that. Are you going to believe in me when we down, or are you going to pull me down in the process?
Mm-hmm. I truly feel like a healthy relationship only works from that.
I feel like it has to.
Like, and everybody both sides could already be making the money.
Right.
But what you shooting for? Like, are you like say a nigga making 100 racks. He like, man, I'm investing into this shit over here, man. I got this, so all my money tied up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. In a sense, he's living in the mud. Even though he's making his money, he's looking for something greater. Mm-hmm. Right? Do you believe in what's going on over here?
Right.
Because if you believe in it, you're going to dive in it with him. You're going to get dirty with him. And you're going to respect everything going on.
Facts.
She's going to come with ideas to
you
help
get
you
what I'm
improve
saying?
it. Hey, I noticed this. You ever tried this? You ever thought about this? Or
But
she's just going to buy it and give it to you.
I don't believe it's healthy for somebody to come into that same exact situation and she like, oh, I'm just going to wait till you got it together.
Right.
I'm going to just stick it out and handle my side. That's it. I don't got nothing for you.
Right.
And then when you finally get it together, say that 100,000 and turns you into goddamn $5 million, and 4-5 years down the road you got a kid with her, and she trying to take you for half the shit. She wasn't there for the actual glow up. She wasn't putting in nothing. You got to recognize these things.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I truly believe like healthy and powerful relationships come from both of y'all struggling and putting in work together to get to a certain point, whatever point that is. It ain't got to be 0.
Right.
You know, people say, oh, damn. People be like, damn, well, I started from the bottom. It ain't got to be 0.
Right.
Starting from the bottom can be business. It can be, I goddamn me, I'm building this business over here. I got me a goddamn strip mall. I bought the land. I finally got the loan for the property. I got a few investors. That's really starting from the bottom with that shit. Because you ain't making no money. You actually in the hole. You ain't making no money until businesses get up into the strip mall. You see the vision though. You know what I'm saying? Do she believe enough in you to be like, I'm going to invest with you? And if she's that type of woman, you need to keep that. And vice versa. If he's that type of man, you need to keep that. Because they not there for the money. They there for coming up in legacy with you.
I just want to see you win.
You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
By all costs, I want to see you win.
Yep.
And if you got that, bro, you got a rider with you. You got somebody that's worthy of being along your journey, and you not looking to the side to make sure that they doing what they supposed to do. You ain't got to do that with that person.
Facts.
So that's all I say too.
Well said. On that note, we're going to get into the advice column.
What the people got to say now?
This first one is from Kimberly, Patreon member.
What's happening, Kim? What's happening?
She says, do you consider sex a quote-unquote spiritual act? Why or why not?
No, I'm just in there to beat chicks and get the fuck up out of there. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I knew halfway through reading it, there was going to be some bullshit.
Oh my God.
All that shit. Let me get up out of there.
And I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Good luck.
Oh my God.
Damn, they bust your window on your car. They cut your Cadillac converter. All right, I'm out. They towed your car. All right, I'm out.
Oh my God.
Get out of here, man.
Do y'all feel like sex is a
crazy.
spiritual act? Why or why not?
Yeah, it's a spiritual.
If I kept my J's on, why?
T-shirt. If you kept the T-shirt on.
Kept the T-shirt on. I didn't care.
What you did? You put it up here?
If I kept the T-shirt on, hey,
Tuck it under your neck.
hey, if the T-shirt was kept on, I ain't do nothing in there but
Or you
exercise.
throw it over your head.
Nigga take one sleeve out.
I don't consider sex a spiritual act. I just
It's a spiritual.
I don't.
It is.
Like I'm connecting my spirit with you forever. Get out of here.
Because I can't remember the. Anyways, if we are spiritually
Get out of
connected, there's something wrong. Our connection got lost. Call dropped. I got that AOL dial up or something. I don't know.
Your cell tower wasn't strong enough.
You're right. It was only strong when I'm near you.
Nigga say the cell tower 2 feet tall. I get out of range. It's over with.
And it's mobile. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Portable hotspot.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna say no. Again, I've said repeatedly, sex is nothing but exercise with an amazing ending.
That's it.
Sometimes
Unless I really care about you. I do feel like intimacy is spiritual. Like intimacy and sex are two different things, though. Yeah. Sex is a part of intimacy, but intimacy is two different things. Intimacy is selflessness and like trust and different things like that. Like that's me walking down the street and, you know, pulling my girl to the inside of the sidewalk because there's cars coming on the street, or, you know, we walk by a group of dudes, I'm pulling her close to me, or a group of girls, I'm hugging her just to show, hey, you know, I'm proud to have you. That's like intimacy. I feel like that's spiritual. That's like us connecting at a level deeper than, you know, sex. I feel like sex is a byproduct of intimacy, but as far as sex itself just being spiritual, no. Men could have sex with somebody and not even remember your name, not even know your full name. He just know your nickname. That's it. And vice versa. There's women that do that as well. You know what I'm saying? So, real. Nah, I don't feel like sex itself is a spiritual thing.
I'm going to disagree with everybody.
Elaborate.
Come on, lover boy.
I'm going to say sex is a spiritual act. Because we have spirits in us. You know what I'm saying? We made up spirits of a spirit. So you laying down with somebody, y'all exchanging energy, whether it's good or bad. It's energy. So in itself, that is a spiritual act. Now, the actual act, I get what you said. No, it's not, because you're just doing what you do. But I think it is. Even when you care about somebody, it's like it's an emotion, it's an attachment, it's the different phases that you go through when you doing the sexual act.
So you're saying
like that's transferring of energy.
Whenever you transfer energy to somebody, that's a spiritual.
Absolutely.
So whenever you give somebody a hug,
yes. Because
whenever you pet a squirrel,
everybody got. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, everybody got energy in them. Like if somebody not right in the room, you can feel it. You can, like, if somebody having a bad day for the most part, like, you can feel it. You feel something.
Or I can see it in their face.
Or you can see in their actions.
Or how they moving, their body, their.
But it's a sense. You know, it ain't just a
question. Oh, did you burn sage in the crib?
No, I didn't.
Do you have like chakras?
I don't.
Crib, you don't?
Nope. I went to church.
Otis can't burn sage in his house.
Familiar with zodiacs?
Kick him out.
I don't care about no damn zodiacs.
Would you consider yourself a free spirit?
I'm not a free spirit.
Oh, okay. Continue. I just want to know.
I'm just saying it is. It is though. You do. You like it's hard. No, it ain't hard to say. Like if you can mess around with somebody and have a physical act around them and they fuck up your whole day. Like because whatever they was going through, you could be cool. Whatever they was going through, they can put that on you. They can pass that to you.
That's after you had sex with them or something?
Yeah. But it could even be, it don't even have to be necessarily physical all the time.
Let us know, man. Let us know. We right here. We fucking. All the people that listen to this show,
said
watch this show.
We talking spiritually. We talking spiritual. We talking energy. Y'all ain't on that yet.
You
Y'all
had to
ain't
go
there
to the
yet.
clinic.
Y'all ain't there yet.
Man, I can't agree with you.
You had to see the clinic.
Because I wouldn't know if she was having a bad day or good day if I didn't hit the first night I done met her.
Folks say head down, ass up. I don't even know what she's thinking. I can't see her eyes.
That's too deep for y'all.
Do you feel okay? So let me ask you a question though. Since we're gonna go down this path, because I see what you're doing, and I'm about to walk you into this corner. I see what you're doing.
No, you're not.
Have you ever had sex with a woman that you didn't kiss?
Yes.
Have you ever had sex with a woman that was just strictly back shots? You just got out the way.
Yes.
Have you ever had sex with a woman to where after it was over, you just put your clothes on and left immediately?
Absolutely.
In those instances, do you feel like there was a transference of energy, and how?
There was a transference of energy.
And how?
Clinic energy?
He said it got hot around my crotch area. I ain't never felt this kind of burn.
Absolutely.
Absolutely to what?
Because, like, it's a mood changer too sometimes. Because it feels exciting. Now your emotions are high. Like if it was somebody like that you wanted to get, your emotions could be high, your emotions could be low because it was trash. I mean, that's...
Would you say riding a roller coaster is spiritual?
It can take your spirit.
Oh my God.
I see what you're doing.
No, but it is though. For real. No,
I'm gonna let you make because the wild one, all the women that come in. No, what Otis saying is real because energy is.
It's energy is transferable, dog. And
that's true. Yes, energy is transferable, but spirits ain't transferable.
That's it.
Yeah, it is.
So my spirit went to somebody else, and now I'm them, and they me.
It ain't you.
That's what you saying?
It's the spirits around it.
No,
it ain't just you.
Industry.
So it's not. So now while I'm fucking her, I got more spirits watching me fuck her.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No.
If you point me to one. Point me to one.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't.
Point me to one.
You ain't never seen no ghosts?
Nope.
I've never seen no ghosts.
Y'all crazy.
Nope.
Never seen it.
You ever hallucinate before?
Ghosts are real. It ain't hallucination.
I ain't never seen no
How you know?
Completely sober.
How you know?
Because I've seen it. What you mean?
How you know you wasn't hallucinating?
Because I wasn't under any drugs.
You ever had deja vu?
I wasn't under any drugs.
You ever had deja vu?
Yeah. But I don't believe in deja. I mean, deja vu it ain't.
You don't believe? Okay, so we're gonna move right along. Next one is from Bilal,
corner, baby.
Patreon member.
Baby.
Shout out to Ali.
Ali didn't type another 10-page essay.
Another one, man. This boy.
Well,
You need to write a book, Ali. You need to write a book.
What he
You need to write a book, man.
Long-winded is just man. I just don't understand.
What's up?
Write that book.
All
Bro.
right.
What you talking about?
He say, "What up, gang? No anonymous shit. It's Ali, and here's the business. Why do women hit below the belt and attack your manhood when you question how they dress? Recently, I got called insecure and got portrayed as little dick energy because I said I don't want my girl leaving out the house half naked or in too revealing clothing. Whether she with me or not, to me, it's a respect thing because you're in a relationship and you represent me and vice versa. And plus, your body is supposed to be for my eyes only. I'm not saying be wrapped up like a nun, but be modest and be mindful of what you put on because you're not about to leave the crib dressing like a thot, and I'm not about to leave with my pants hanging off my ass, slugs in my mouth with a black behind my ear looking like a stereotype thuggy nigga. I won't say who I had a convo with, but she went and reached for the whole feminist body police shit. Women try and say when you're trying to dictate your girl and be controlling and blah, 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 blah. I wasn't hearing it. Why would you willingly leave your house in skimpy clothing or stuff that's too small or skin tight to even make yourself a bigger target as women, knowing there's weirdos out there, and the only real defense you have against a grown man is if he tried something is with a gun. And me personally, I don't know too many women carrying around a blicky in their purse like that. And because she threw a slug at me, I politely pointed out that both her sisters was happily married with kids and that they dress like they got some goddamn sense and don't be wearing the shit you do out and you in that little ass apartment versus they big ass houses. And a nigga got hung up on. She'll get over it. But anyways, what's y'all take on that? Y'all stay dangerous out there. Much love from your favorite baby cuz. Go ahead, O. This your topic right here, man. This all you right here. This all you.
That's what I always say. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. I mean, and again, I say this shit because I care about y'all women. And that's what y'all fail to realize that shit. I really do passionately care about our women.
Besides what you said to start the show off with.
Oh, hoes have mileage. That's true. If you ain't a hoe, you ain't got no mileage.
I'm with it.
Come on, kitty. We talk about just the hoes. But anyway, man, it's just like I think also women don't understand the position that they put us in. Sometimes when they wear these clothes. If you my woman and you wearing just some skimpy clothes as a man, think about how you look as a man if your woman is showing her ass and showing her titties. Like, more than likely, you're going to be uncomfortable. And the fact that she's allowing herself to basically show herself to other people, wherever y'all at, they kind of show that you're a little weak because she running that motherfucker. That's just be honest. That's how that's looking. It's looking like she wearing the pants, okay? So, again, like, it's just modest. You can be sexy. And that's nothing that y'all be trying to misconstrue my words and shit. Like, you can be sexy, be fine as hell, get dolled up, like, all that shit. But you still have to dress respectfully. Like, if you out dressing half naked, looking like damn near a prostitute, like, and we walk around a group of niggas, and then he say something. First off, men are already probably gonna say something. So now, if he say something, it's 3-4 dudes, you walk by with your woman, what you gonna do?
Now you gotta get knocked out.
nigga, you walk by with your guys, 3-4 niggas, one nigga say, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
now you gotta get knocked out in front of your guys.
It's already a chance that he might say that. It's already a chance. It's already a chance that a man is gonna be bold because he with his boys. It's already a chance he's gonna do that anyway. And we know this before we even step out. So now you even give them more of a reason by literally wearing see-through shit, showing your whole ass in a thong, king, whatever you want to call it. Like, you literally showing your whole ass and your whole body.
She said you supposed to be a man to fight all of them.
And then I get killed. Now what?
Call her the Grim Reaper?
I get stomped out, then what?
That mean you wasn't tough enough to be with her.
You get stomped out next week, she with the dude that said, damn.
Women don't think about stuff like that. You putting me in a fucked up position.
I think I hear what you're saying. I agree, but what
there
Ali
are
is saying,
limitations.
Ali, what attracted you to her?
Uh-oh.
Like you on the phone with that girl, and now you trying to tell her what she should wear and shouldn't wear.
We say it all the time.
That ain't it, bro.
We say it all the time.
That's just my opinion.
But if it was the first time of them going out, hanging out, maybe let her slide one time, but it's like the next time, like, all right, look, okay, you doing a little bit too much.
We in the world of Instagram.
I don't care.
We in the world of Instagram. You know, 9 times out of 10, you gonna see what her normal outfits look like when she goes out.
So what you saying? So only what she says goes.
No. He's saying he knew
what attracted you to her, how she was dressing
before.
So what's wrong with addressing it?
He should have addressed it.
Because if you didn't want that in a woman, you should not have chosen her.
Okay.
Because you knew what type of woman she was before you got. And we speak about that all the time in terms of like women dating dudes that's lit. Right? If you don't like a man that gets a lot of attention, not saying he's acting on the attention, just like on the opposite situation, not saying she's entertaining the guys. But that's how she loves to dress. And you're a well-known man. So when you go out, women are going to be like, oh, hey, da, da, da. So that makes her feel insecure. You knew who I was when you approached. Mm-hmm. You should have never approached me. Deal with men or deal with women that your self-esteem can handle.
I agree. However, but what if on this particular night, she tried to push the limit? That's all I'm thinking of. Like, if she was already dressed like that and now you're trying to dress her, that's totally different. I agree 100%, 1,000%. But if she can, she can dress kind of on the edge and you cool with that, but then she tried to take it to the next level, it's like, okay.
But see, right,
this is,
which I get what you're saying.
So what about that?
But you just copped to her saying she likes to dress on the edge. That means that you know that it's a possibility that this shit can go. It's just like averages, right? If somebody has an average of 7, that means it's a 10 in there, it's a 9 in there, it's 11 in there. But it's 4s, 5s, 3s, and 2s as well. But you know that it's possible that a 10 or 11 or 12 can be in that average of 7. It's the same situation with her. You just said she dresses edgy. Mm-hmm. I don't like my women, from what he's saying, I don't like my women to dress edgy. Mm-hmm. You should have never approached her to begin with.
Never have.
Simple and plain.
And never checked on it either.
I get what you're
saying.
I think he was in the wrong. Be honest. With you.
Yeah, I mean, it's again, we say it all the time. It's like women get with us.
You might be above your league, B.
Straight up. And it ain't even necessarily about the league. But
He
you
may
just
not
got to
be
get a
above his
woman
league.
that's more in line with what you comfortable with.
She may not be above.
Yeah, she may not be above
dressing
the
that
league.
way.
She just out the league of what he wants as far as dressing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because they got plenty of dudes that's cool with that. They, oh, my baby, what would she want? That's my gal. She come home to me. Da, 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 da. There's plenty of dudes like that.
After niggas been slapped on the ass all day.
But that's his prerogative. He knew what he was signing up for. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't do
again,
it.
date what your self-esteem can handle, and we won't have these problems. It's simple and plain.
Do it.
On to the next one. This is from Joseph, Patreon member. Joseph ain't even asked a question. Bro, just say keep doing what y'all doing. Much love.
Appreciate you, baby.
Street gospel is what he say.
Appreciate
Hey,
you,
appreciate you, big dog. That's love right there, bro.
I thought it was a big empty space. I was like, what that question?
Yeah, look, man, bro.
need more of those. We need more of
Man.
those.
Shout out to bro, man. This next one is from Brianna, Patreon member. Well, I feel like we didn't answer this question 100 times. Hey, I'm planning a trip to Houston. What are some restaurants and clubs I have to definitely go to? Thanks in
I'm
advance.
gonna start charging y'all.
Yeah, I think we just need to put a goddamn.
Come on, man.
No.
This the places to go to on the
No, for
goddamn
real.
podcast.
On some real shit, we ain't talking about this though. Connect with some of these clubs and be like, if
Nah, fuck
Krew
that.
sent me. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of places to go to in Houston. It's not hard to find. It's a quick Google search. You can hit up tons of places to go to.
Yeah. If you stand through Sunday like you should be, like we always tell you, if you stand through the Sunday, you can't miss nowhere. Just be up early.
Camp address, Prospect Park, Domain,
Locker room.
Even one night's dinner, stay
Address.
48, Mastros,
Moxie's
on a Sunday.
Chapman and Kirby.
But Chapman and Kirby. I mean, there's tons of things to do if you just want to go out, drink and eat. Other than that, I mean, you can go to a museum or something else around here. I mean,
you got 13. You got Lucille's is good.
I say you can't miss, man. So just again, they done named 100 different places. Look them up, try them out. Again, I feel like we didn't answer this 100. On to the next one. It's from Rachel, Patreon member. She says, hey, Krew, me and my husband were talking about being a reflection of your environment. Example, before he went to the military, he didn't curse a lot. But now every 3 words is a curse word. Before we got married, I was sweet and gentle. But now I talk a little rough with a few MFs here and a couple F-bombs there. But still ladylike in a proper setting. When I was sweet and nice, he took advantage of that. But now all of a sudden my mouth is too slick. I always tell him I give you the same energy you putting out, except now he doesn't like it. My question is, after so much time of being around somebody, do you think subconsciously alter a little based energy?
Yep.
It sounds crazy to read, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Damn.
I'm trying
to put it together. Do you think you subconsciously alter
okay, yeah.
a little bit of energy from your partner?
I agree. Yep.
You do.
Yep.
You do.
Taking lingo,
Everything.
all that, just naturally. Because that's how y'all communicate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
how y'all gonna grow to communicate. But the thing, like he's telling you now, he don't like, you know what I'm saying, like your snappiness and all this type of shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta tell him, I'm a reflection of you.
Hey, also real quick though, which I agree with what y'all saying. I ain't denouncing that at all. But also, we don't want you to turn into one of our homeboys.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's establish that.
That's true.
Just like you said, like I keep it ladylike. And again, your idea of ladylike may be a little different than his. When he got with you, you was sweet and gentle. That may be his idea of ladylike. But now you cussing and dropping MFs and F-bombs here and there, and it's like he feel like I'm talking to one of my homeboys. That's a problem. Like women got to maintain their femininity. And regardless of what he do, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with using a little bit of his lingo here and there, but stay a woman. Stay like a woman that he's interested in.
Yeah,
like
don't
we
let
don't
him
want
run
you to
over
just
you,
try to
though.
relate. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women do that. Like they'll try to just relate to us. So now they want to start, you know what I'm saying, wearing our shorts and cussing and doing all kind of wild shit. When we met you wasn't like that. Now it's different if you was like that when he met you. It's like, okay, you know what you're signing up for. But I signed up for this. You turning into a replica of me. That's a problem.
Well,
So I get what he's saying in there.
But I don't think he was like that, cursing like that until he went to the military. So on the back end, she has a point.
That's true too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I was late. Like I wasn't with the cursing and stuff. Now you cursing. Now I'm trying to, be more comfortable in the environment with you because I really wasn't cursed beforehand. So she obviously didn't like cursing.
True. That's true.
Now she has right to say, hey, don't come around me cursing and all that. That's what they call it, sailor's mouth. Mm-hmm. Right. Don't come around me all that. So I think they both have to make adjustments on that part.
Yeah, y'all both got to dial that part back. You get what I'm saying?
Because it's not y'all. It's not. It's just the environment that y'all were in. Y'all for 3 years, and I know military. I was cursing up a damn storm. Now I'm kind of resort back to just chilling out.
I was cussing before then, but
you got to know to resort back to who you are.
Okay, this next one is from a Patreon member who chose to be anonymous. He said, I want to start off by saying I fuck with the podcast heavy and I respect y'all genuine opinions, if I agree or not. So don't change up once y'all blow up. Stay real for the day ones. But anyway, I got a question that needs some real guidance from people that don't have their own agenda in my decision. So 6 years ago, this past September, I got back in touch with a girl I talked to in high school. Backstory, we broke up. I started messing with her best friend. And she went and had 3 kids. Ages when we started back talking 3 years, 1 year, and 3 months old. So at this point, when we link back up, I'm 21, living with my mom, nothing really going for myself, smoking weed and chilling. She comes over every day for a month, and eventually she gets pregnant and gets put out of her grandma's house with her 3 kids in the matter of a few months of us talking. So since she pregnant with my kid and about to be homeless, I talk to moms and get her to let me move her in. And that's when the tornado started.
Yes.
That I put myself in, not wanting to be a weekend dad or labeled a deadbeat. I continue to struggle and move around trying to keep this family together. To make a long story shorter, I can go deep if I need. But 6 years later, after building myself up to about $40K a year and she not progressing at all, then some slick remarks made by her mom out of anger made me wake up realizing she looking at me like some kind of sucker. But after signing up for something I didn't really understand at a young age, I'm conflicted with wanting to keep this family together, but knowing that I can build better on my own and have too much on my plate right now. Forgot to mention we had 2 kids together. So 5 kids total.
You finished, son.
So to sum it up,
oh my God,
do I leave her and go build myself
bro.
And still take care of my kids, but stop enabling her and let her find her way? Or is it too late for that and I should make it work to keep my family together?
My heart.
I got one thing to say. I got one thing to say real quick. Fellas, we should say kids. What do you do when you meet a nice man?
Are you my daddy? Damn.
Yo, fool.
Man, I don't mean to laugh at your situation.
I don't mean to laugh at you, but I got to.
And
you got to laugh at your shit, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You a man at the end of the day.
Bro, you gotta laugh at this shit, 3 kids, bro. And you gave her 2 more.
No, she had 2. Hold up.
No.
She got pregnant? She had 3 kids and got pregnant.
3, 1, and 3 months.
Hey, bro, look.
Wow. And he gave her 2 more.
That's because he was at the house smoking weed on his own.
Yeah, he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't shit at first, right?
So now he said he didn't build her up.
Now you no.
But when the second one came, come on now.
Yeah, no. I'm saying that at first. That's why.
At first
he ain't have nothing.
He had time. He had time. A lot of time.
The PlayStation on 5.
PlayStation 5 and a lot of time.
He got tired of jacking off.
Baby, come out of that.
You know what I'm saying? But then.
But you didn't elevate it, right? You elevate. You making $40,000 a year.
I don't want to leave.
Hey, that's commendable, right?
But I gotta go right now.
But that $40,000 ain't gonna sustain y'all life, right? And you contemplating on leaving, so that means you really want out the door.
You need 400,
right? And I know you listen to this show. You know how we feel about deadbeat dads. You know that, right? If I'm in your situation, I'm telling you what I would do. If I'm in your situation, I'm talking with her. I'm telling her, look, this ain't gonna work for me, but I want both my kids, right? I don't want to put you out, and I don't need you on child support, none of that. I just want to raise my kids, but I don't want to be in this situation with you. I don't want this unhealthy situation with you. You get what I'm saying? Because you just said she don't want to elevate, right? And then on top of that, her parent is saying slick ass shit like, I know it's some shit like nigga, you was a whole sucker out here. You went and had a baby with this girl and all this type of shit. I know you felt that disrespect, bro. So you gotta kick out. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, you gotta let that go. You gotta fight for custody of your kid. You got a dark road ahead of you, bro. You got a dark road ahead of you. You know why he gonna have to fight? Because she gonna want child support from that nigga.
Of course.
She gonna want child support from him. I care less how great this man is with his kids and all that type of shit there. And with her kids. The moment he tell her, I want out the door and I want my kids, he ain't even gotta say I want my kids. She gonna threaten him with child support. Why? Because he provides.
She got 3
That's
kids.
a fact.
And she got 5 kids.
How she gonna take care
Man,
of them?
look, man, leave that alone. Go to court. Try to get full custody. If you can't get full custody, try to get half custody. But get out that whole situation.
Fight for full custody, bro.
If you can't even, just get out there. If you,
Bro.
child support can't hemorrhage you from leaving that situation.
Let her take care of her 3.
Because that whole situation gonna turn out bad for the kids.
Exactly, bro.
So get out of that shit.
But try to get your kids, bro. I'm telling you.
But don't ever leave the kids alone, though.
Go to.
Damn, that's crazy.
And if you can't get your kids, bro, don't feel bad, my dog, when it's time to do child support and Christmas gifts and birthday shit, that you can't get shit for the other kids. That ain't your responsibility.
You only got about 2 gifts.
You get what I'm saying?
You know
That
she
ain't
gonna
your
guilt trip him in the bottom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know that's
like, that's
Was
not
he
your
there for 6
responsibility, bro.
years? Or did he say fast forward 6 years?
Fast forward 6
Fast
years.
forward 6
He
years.
done been there 6 years.
He's 27.
But he's also been there 6 years.
Yes. So this is what I'm saying, bro.
I'm gone.
Bro, that
You
kid
got a
9,
dark-
7, and 6.
You got a dark road ahead of you, my brother.
Those other 3, 9, 7, and 6. He didn't practically raise them kids too.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, bro. Because your mental space about to be thrown off for at least the next 4 years. And your kids going to be still looking at your ass like you daddy. So you're going to have to shove that shit. But your mental space about to be shot. You need to prepare yourself. Damn. I feel bad for you, boy. I wish I could say your name, boy, but god damn.
I don't know. I don't have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Prayers out to all boys.
Prayers to all parties involved, dog. I agree, man. I think you gotta get out of that situation. I think the fellas done said that very eloquently. You gotta get out of that. Take care of your kids still, because again, you know what we stand for. You know what this shit is. But end of the day, it's not your responsibility to raise them 3 kids. I don't give a damn how long that the situation been. Get out of your mama's crib, for one. Send her back to her mom's crib since her mom got slick shit to say. Send you back to your mom's crib with them 3 kids or them 5 and give me my joint custody or full custody. And you got to get out on your own, stack your bread up, take care of your kids. But as far as you stand in that situation, trying to force it to make it work, to make us a family, nah, fuck that. It been 6 years and you still like feel down about it, or you still don't feel like this shit is gonna work.
You know what's crazy? He just mad because from what he said, he just mad because she don't want to elevate.
Yeah.
Like,
She ain't
talking about
trying to
that.
work.
Stuck, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing all this, and I look beside my ass, and you just sitting there like this here. What you gonna do for me? Nigga, put the monkey suit on.
Yeah, nah.
Put the monkey clown suit on, nigga. Put the half monkey and the clown suit on. Cause you a whole fool, and you gonna act a monkey out here.
Yeah, I agree. So get the hell up out the spot, man.
Get out of there, bro.
And on that note, we gonna wrap this thing on up. Y'all boys, shout out y'all social media.
SMUV __. Bitch, give me a follow. All these hoes is tricks. Goddamn me. If I didn't take the shirt off, it wasn't cheating. If she only sucked the thing, ain't nothing happened. I don't know her name. Goddamn me.
I love it.
That boy's a damn fool, dog. That boy's a damn fool, I swear to God. Oh my God, dog.
God damn.
Damn.
Good luck following that, dude. I don't know how to follow that.
I can't. _fitness, all platforms. I find beauty in your imperfections. Find beauty in imperfections, and don't check me, check the air quality, bitch. Shout out to Larry June. I'm about to get a lot of quotables, dog. But
He's still in quotes.
yeah,
Thief.
but yeah. That's all
damn.
like, S5 podcast, you know, when Brody's and King Sowell 320 on Twitch, yeah.
KT _Goodrich. Appreciate all the Patreon members and everybody following us, subscribers. YouTube, follow our Facebook page. It's up. Follow, subscribe, like, I don't know, whatever. Press all the buttons on the damn page. I don't care. And ladies hop in the DMs because it's getting cold outside. When it's cold outside, who are you holding?
D-Trill AC, man. Y'all know where the hell to find me. Instagram, Twitter. Again, shout out to our Patreon members first and foremost, as always. We appreciate all the support. All the numbers are going up. Downloads going up. Subscriptions going up. And we appreciate it. Goddamn. I'm trying to think of what else. We got hoodies coming soon. We about to start working on those. We done been getting the DMs. I know y'all waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? People hitting me, it's getting cold outside. When we gonna get the hoodies back? The hoodies is coming. We working on those. And again, just stay tuned, man. Keep on supporting. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, rate, subscribe, follow all the pages, man. We appreciate it.